um, Amigabod just wanted to briefly come in because apparently one of the Kick Vic people had gotten doxxed, of course, by one of the boards. Um, Apparently, the individual actor themselves said that they were not associated with I Stand with Vic or the Kick Vic side. Apparently, somebody had poked the boards. Um, don't do that. Poking the boards is bad because they don't care. They have no ethics. They have no, like, they do it for fun a lot of the time, and you don't want to do, like, any of the boards. Any of them. Like 4chan, 8chan, Kiwi Farms, the, oh, Encyclopedia Dramatica. Like, all the boards. Don't fucking poke them. Seriously, it's bad. And what it ended up is led to this Dominique lady getting doxxed. Uh, Doxing's always bad. Doxing's always wrong. You know, I've said it a billion times. It doesn't matter what side you're doing it. Doxing is reprehensible and it's bad. Um, that said, I will not share the actual name of the person that did the doxing, the username, because that's all I know. I'm also not going to share the which particular board that had gotten poked, but yeah, no. Apparently, she had been doxxed, and her kid, the picture of their kid, had been put up on there. Well, I'm aware that it's kind of a legal gray area, especially right now. Don't ever dox anybody. It's kind of bad. Well, it's not kind of bad. It's absolutely bad. But yeah. As an advice, a bit of an olive branch to the Kick Vic side, because I do feel for you. I've had plenty of friends doxxed. I self did it a long time ago because if I hadn't, I would have been doxxed as well. Um, just as a bit of advice, because it's very important to always remember this. You can mess with almost anybody on the internet. You can give them shit. You can poke them. It's not going to be a problem. But the boards, you don't poke because it is always a problem, and it's always going to be a problem. They will come after you. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what side you're with. They are chaos creators. Um, I'm not saying anything necessarily negative about them. There are some good people on the boards. It's just overall, yeah, no, don't poke the boards. Don't dox anybody. Um, because where we may have like as YouTubers, we have kind of a personal interest against doxing. Because a lot of us do say some controversial things on our channels. A lot of us do say some things that are negative to certain political views or something, and like sometimes in the areas that we're in, that can be very dangerous. I'm quite fortunate to be in an area where I've made my political views and my opinions very well known, and we have all been very adult about it and haven't ever led to an issue. That said, um, no, it is a serious problem because doxing is a thing that will happen. And while it's always incredibly negative when it does happen, there are some incidents where if you've done something like poking the boards, I can't say you didn't like it that it wasn't gonna happen because it's gonna happen. Anytime you poke the boards, you expect nothing to be off limits because they don't care. They find it funny as hell. So while I do feel for you and I understand where you're coming from. No person should ever be doxxed. It really sucks, and especially not their children. But don't poke the boards ever, please. If you are on the kick Vic side, if you're on the stand with Vic side, it doesn't matter. Don't poke the boards because they don't care what side you're on. They're not there for justice. They're there for their own amusement. If you'd ever watched something from fucking Jim, Medicare, you'd have known. You'd know that. There's no way around it. People love it. You think internet blood sports was bad with people uh, like fucking Tonka or the oh god, what was that other guy? I can't remember his name. There was a bunch of like little internet blood sports channels, but one of the things that they would do is they'd poke the boards, and it led to a lot of their personal information being released because they don't really give a shit. Um, I'm sorry for the coughing. It's been kind of a rough night for me, but I am gonna say that you never, nobody supports doxing. It's fucked up, but I also can't feel all that sorry for you because if you poke the boards, you don't poke the boards. They're gonna come at you. My advice, wholeheartedly, is to do what you can. Um, Try never to poke the boards again. I don't care what side you're on because it's not good. Somebody's gonna come at you. Guilt by association is constant on those sites, and while it's terrible, I can't realistically say that it won't come out. It will happen. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I might stand with Vic, but I know how it is to have someone you like yourself, or someone you know, or someone you care about get doxxed. Um, it sucks, and I'm sorry for that, and I hate that it happened. I'm taking responsibility for it because, like, the dude said, yeah, no, he's not on the stand with Vic's side. He's just creating shit. But yeah, no, it's very unfortunate that it happened, and I'm sorry. And you have my condolences. Um, do what you can to protect you and yours, but I can't say nothing else. Um, if we can't be civil to each other, then there's nothing there. There's no point in me trying. And I know this video will probably be badly received because I sat there and explained the facts that if you poke the boards, they are coming for you. It doesn't matter who you are, where you came from. Doesn't matter what side you are on. Doesn't matter if you agree with every little thing they've said. You poke the boards, they're gonna come after you. I make a bod. I hope y'all are well. And again, I'm sorry to hear that this happened, but unfortunately, it happens. I can't do anything about it other than say I'm sorry.